Looks like it's good enough. Good enough to go. There you go. Saxes? Who's that? Hmm. Well, I don't know which one to choose, so I'm just gonna leave it. Hey, what's up, mister? Hello, Baloo. How has world been treating you? It's been treating me like good enough, I suppose. How's the world treating you? I'm doing bounties to level 40 and 50. I'm struggling with damage. What's your advice? Jester, um, are you using a build specifically customized for those bounties? Or are you just using a general build, like a generalist build? General? Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of people, they try to use their general builds for, for missions, and then when it becomes too difficult, then they have a problem. And that's like showing up to the work site with only your multi-tool. So the multi-tool is like, it's a really good tool, but it's not gonna do everything, right? Um, you need your wrench set. You need your hammers, um, mallet. Um, you need your screwdrivers with like different bits, right? So you gotta use the right tool for the right job. So if I were you, I will make a build specifically for those bounties. And then the other thing would be, when it comes to damage, you have to use damage types. This game has damage types just like Pokemon. So you gotta use the appropriate damage towards the targets. Also, you have to memorize weak points. When you hit a weak point, you get more damage. Now, The easiest weak point is the headshots are the easiest weak point. Most enemies have heads. You can do headshots. But there's others, they got like weird weak points like in the legs, or it's kind of weird. But you can start with headshots, definitely. So that's what I would recommend. I would recommend for you to zoom in and specialize, make custom builds. Yeah, you're welcome, Jester. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I got some augments. I got these augments right here. What 2 a.m. What's a decent way of getting endo? Just I mean, there's a lot of ways. Bounties. I would say bounties. They have a lot of endo drops. Looking for I-10 treasures, but maybe that's not decent because they're rare. Railjack missions. When you do railjack missions and you loot inside the crates and inside the lockers, there's endo everywhere in railjack missions. When you board the enemy, if you take the time to like go around and loot, there's endo just sitting there, there's 10 endo here, 15 here. Before you know it, it's hundreds of endo. If you go longer, it'll be thousands of endo. Hey Jeremy G, thank you for liking the live. Making a spy build or general build? Making a spy build. I'm making the spy build to end all spy builds. Alex, thank you. Thank you for, yeah, it's nice seeing you again, Alex. Thank you. Sander, thank you for liking the live. Opinion on Limbo? Limbo's great. Limbo's great, but Limbo, it's not an auto frame. It takes many brain cells, to get it to work correctly. Focus on duration and strength and replace his fourth ability with a subsume auto hacks. Yeah, I was gonna use auto hacks. I wasn't gonna use any strength, only duration. Let's see. Oh, I don't have enough? Okay. Um, you're playing with viewers? I'm always playing with viewers. You guys need some help? Sure. I don't have a Mochu signal. Oh, this one. Oof. Hmm. Maybe battering maneuver. Give me some, a little bit more mobility. Or this thing. I need to pump it 3 times though. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah, it would be this one. Boreal. Battery maneuver. It's 15. I'll go for energy for the duration. It's 4, 8. Okay, hold on. 12% ability duration. Oh my god. Why can't I have another one that's not affected?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Leo? Leo is live.
How ya doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, man? How are you?
I'm alright.
Good to know it. There you go. A little bit of mobility.
Just had a question. Saw your description. By that, do you mean junk or like sets?
Well, I don't have any sets right now. Basically, when I go Relic running, if I happen to pick something up that I'm not using, you need it, I'll just give it to you.
AHH Oak. Playing with viewers?
Yeah, sure. I always play with viewers.
Do you choose or can I?
Choose what? The mission? It depends. Depends what kind of mission.
The mission Iwa.
It depends. Depends what kind of mission. We can discuss it. Certainly.
I'll play whatever, just I'm mostly farming Dante, so Sanctum Anatomica the disruption missions.
You're farming Dante? Hmm. Do you do your Netro cells for the week yet?
Netraceals?
Yeah, have you done those?
I don't know what they are, so probably no.
Well, I mean, if you're farming Dante, you've never talked to the goat about Netro cells? What's up, Pedro? Pedro and Barrettes, what's up? You never talked to what's his name? To Fogger? The goat guy.
Don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, I was about to do a.
I don't know the game very well, I'm just doing stuff friends told me.
Have you finished all your quests?
Main story and side story, yes.
What does that mean? Does that mean that you finish all of the quests? Or are you telling me that you have some quests left?
I'm only missing the Warframe quests.
Okay, you gotta do those.
A few.
Yeah, the quests are the tutorial. So for new players, first order of the day is to do quests, to finish all of the quests. Do you have Steel Path unlocked?
Nah.
You don't? Okay. I got Steel Path unlocked. Alright, I'm gonna give you some homework. First, you gotta finish all your quests. On solo, no public. Okay? That way, you get good. The next thing is, you're gonna
Wait
go.
before you say that.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. I think this thing automatically. So I use this Castana before.
My Nadaruk does average 12k damage, but cause of my mods it always does 20k damage and every few hits 100k damage. I have 2 prime warframes. I'm good, but I mostly just farmed frames and good weapons.
Without you?
Okay, great. So you should have no problem finishing your quests.
Do you mean codex quests or star chart?
I mean all of the quests inside the quest section inside the codex. Didn't say anything about missions, didn't say, which is what's on the star chart, didn't say anything about bounties. Hey, what's up, mailbox? Drip check. All good, my friend. Greetings. Greetings, Pedro. What drip do you want to check out, mailbox? I got lots.
Main quests finished, side quests finished, warframe quests missing 4.
Alright, then get to it. See what I'm talking about? So it looks like it does an automatic.
That's the problem. My main problem is Sands of Inaros. I literally can't finish it.
This weapon. This weapon automatically. It seems to automatically electrocute the target without status. See that?
It's an enemy which I think doesn't spawn cause I never killed him and my account is 2 years old.
My best and worst? Sure. Let's see. Hold on, somebody wants to check out my stuff. Hey, what's up, Golden Seraph? Insomniac, what's up? How do I get the simulacrum? Insomniac, you get the simulacrum from Cephalon Samaris. It's an enemy which I think doesn't spawn because I never kill him and my account is 2 years old. Okay, if you never kill the enemy, it's because you're doing something wrong. That means that you're getting IQ checked. Is it the sand golems, like the rock golems from the Sands of Inaros? Is that who it is? How long have I been playing Warframe? About 4 years. Okay, we can start with Loki here. This is my Loki. I'm not gonna tell you the vibe that I'm going for, just to see if
I
you get
don't
it.
know what enemy it is cause it's on the sacred vessel and doesn't tell me what its name is.
That means that you haven't scanned it. How many times have you scanned this enemy? Slim Reaper, what's up? Mailbox, you go by Bismillah, then I think you gotta make it. Could be wrong. I checked YouTube. Don't check YouTube. Just go to Samaris and buy from there.
I can't find the enemy, that's why I didn't scan it.
Okay, then start looking for it. Basically, the game is IQ checking you. You're in an IQ check. Okay? You know, not everything is about pressing buttons, doing big damage, and then you win. The game has IQ checks and skill checks. Finish the Whispers in the Wall quest. Nice, Riz. Did you finish with all your quests, Riz? Okay, so the frame that I love the most aesthetically is, of course, the Guyver. And for the Guyver, I have to I can't show you here. I have to show you in the Orbiter, because this fashion frame requires the operator. You have 3 remaining: the Hex, Lotus Eaters, and Angels of Saruman. Congratulations, Riz. Release of Lubal. Hey, what's up, Mister? Why the simulacrum looks different to mine? Insomnia, because you can buy different simulacrums. You can buy different rooms for the simulacrum. All right, Mailbox. I don't know if Mailbox is still... Yeah, he is watching. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can change the operator from here, can I? Okay. This is my favorite fashion frame. Right there. If you're a fan of old anime, you would recognize it immediately. That's Sho, and the Warframe, that's the Bio Booster Armor Guyver. Thank you, Riz. Do you have a Mac build? Yes, I do. But my back build is like a looter scooper. It's not like a combat serious thing. Anyway, I spent like $87 to create this. And I love it more than anything. This is my favorite fashion frame. Check my fashion frame profile, Silo Prime. Celo Prime. Okay. Let's check it out. How do I check it out? You gotta send me a message and I'll click your name, okay? Insomnia, send me a message and I'll click your name. Have your operator or drifter ready with your fashion frame and I can check it out. I like this screen, the profile screen for fashion frame, more than the one with the link chat, because the one with the link chat you can't even see the sigils. Here, as you can see in the Guyver, I put the beating heart, okay, on his left pec, That's a sigil, and that appears, and that's important for fashion frame. So I prefer this. See, look, you can even see the blood. See, look at that beating heart. Okay, so if you guys want to show me fashion frame, make sure you get the operator and everything. Even if the operator has nothing to do with it, I still prefer the profile window than the chat link window. What anime is it from? The anime name is called the Bio Booster Armor Guyver. And that is where Steve got the idea for Warframes. Once you watch the old anime, you're like, oh crap, that's Warframe before Warframe. Except the Warframe is more magical, you know. Bio Booster Armor Guyver is more... I mean, there's still kind of like some science fantasy to it. Because the Guyver... the Guyver hides in the 4th dimension. Okay. But you'll see it. Here. I'll play you the intro. Where is it? I'll play you the intro right now, Mailbox. I love talking about this. Then I have it loaded. I didn't. I'll show it to you because I love this intro. Let me see, hold on. I love this thing so much. Shh, quiet. Display capture. I don't know if you're in full screen or you're in portrait mode. I'll do it on both. And I'm gonna try to shrink it. Let me see. Well, never mind. I'll just do like full screen. Okay, you'll see it. I wanted to do like a side by side, but so this is the first intro to the series because it was first a manga. I never got into the manga. I got into the series from, I believe it's 1983, 1984. There was another series in 2006, but the holders of the intellectual property and the franchise is Bandai. And, well, we know how that goes, right? Bandai is like the Disney of Japan. And you can always trust them to really botch a franchise. Okay, so here it is, the original intro of the Bio Booster Armor Guyver, where I believe that Steve, the creator of Warframe, got the idea for Warframe. Okay, that's what I believe. All right, and you'll see why in a second. Remember, this is 1983. Here we go. There's a beating heart. Watch this. That head. Ooh, it's Sho. Look, it's Sho. Oh shoot. Whoa, what is that? That's an operator? Is that a Tenno? Is that transference? Whoa, shit, is that a Warframe? What the fuck? Whoa, is that Slash Dash? Wait a minute, that's Slash Dash. What the fuck? Whoa, is that Radio Blind with the Mercy? Steve! T clips. This is the Bio Booster Armor Guyver, where I believe that the creator of Warframe, Steve, got the idea for Warframes. This is an anime from 1984. It does look a little familiar, doesn't it? In your case, Warframe got everything from Gundam. You make no sense. Look at the screen, dude. This is Bio Booster Armor Guyver with operators and transference and everything. Gundam is about giant robots. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's transference. That's transference. Some people just want to be contrarians, dude. That's what a Warframe is, a robot. It's not a robot, it's a cybernetic life form. It's both biological and technological. Because that's what the infestation is. If the Warframes were like a robot suit, how come they bleed? Have you noticed that when you get the bleed status, there's blood that falls on the ground? Come on, bro. Look, that's Excalibur right there. I mean, it's just like, come on, bro. You trolling. See, look. Guyver and Show right there. The only Warframe not controlled by operators is Excalibur Umbra. Excalibur Umbra is controlled by an operator. He doesn't have to. Clips, no, I haven't played For Honor. Dude. Dude. Look, Excalibur Umbra. Excalibur Umbra. You see this? Oh shit, what's that? Oh, it's being controlled by a fucking operator. What? He can be independent, but at the end of the sacrifice, it was established that they have a mutual symbiotic relationship. Yes, of course. What? In the story, he's a person under a Warframe armored set. No, he's not a person under the armored set. The armored set is infestation that became part of him. His skin became the machine. Because the infestation, the technocide virus, is a cybernetic virus. It uses biological and technological components. Make me mod, Lulu. For what? The technocide is Warframes, dude. You're not paying attention to the lore. Yes, yes. You play him and you switch to Tenno. He walks around, and guess what? The Tenno can go right back inside him. Okay? You will sit on that hill and you will die on it unnecessarily because you're demonstrably wrong. Let's run from some other games. How much is For Honor? It depends. Okay, I think the mailbox left. I was showing him like some fashion frames and stuff. What was I doing? I was creating a Spy Loki. Oh, that's right. I was checking out the syndicates. I have a theory about the Castanas.
You are a true hunter.
The same reason the Tenno can control balance in the story were in his head. No, Excalibur Umbra is a warframe. Okay? He is a warframe, okay, but he wasn't. He's not like fully. He's not fully made, okay? And Balas made it that way so he could suffer, okay? Because he's a sadistic bastard. And that's why, at the end, you see what? You see Excalibur Umbra and you see the Tenno, and they're merging like this, okay? In a symbiotic relationship, okay? It's because the Tenno can control Excalibur Umbra with transference, because Excalibur Umbra finally got to trust the Tenno. He trusts them. That's why he doesn't like freak out, okay, and pin you against the wall like he did before. The Tenno is not a metaphysical being of the void. The Tenno has void powers to like possess things. That's why the infestation and Balas and the Orokin call the Tenno demons and devils. Is because of their ability to possess stuff. And that was scary. The Tenno is not the void itself. Go to your 1999 and have a chat with the characters. You learn a whole lot of lore. The void only gave the Tenno those powers, like void powers, okay, because it wanted the Tenno to kill its own parents, just because of sadistic curiosity. Dude, I know you don't know you don't know what you're talking about, bro. When it comes to lore. Okay. On another note, you guys see these Castanas? You know, they're the electric trap, right? You throw them, you explode them. See that? Now, it's supposed to be only 24% to proc electricity, and look what happens. Every single time, it's like it just procs electricity immediately. See that? It's ignoring status. Look at that. The chances are like 100%. Look. I discovered a secret property behind a weapon that everybody thinks is trash. Well, you don't know enough of the story, Super Darth. You play this game for 12 years? Well, you've been doing it wrong for 12 years, and you haven't been paying enough attention for 12 years, and you haven't been paying enough attention for 8,000 hours. So the best time to grow a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So go ahead. Huh. I don't get stretch. Stretch. Oop. I don't get range on this thing. Huh. I guess I can't get range on these guys. You know, I wonder if I mix in another element, what will happen? See how you have magnetic? Actually, let's do corrosive. Let's see what happens. Nothing. I'm not proccing corrosive. There it is. So it has a guaranteed electric status. But if I do another element, that's based on status. No, don't do that. Very interesting. I wonder what's good to mix with electricity. Maybe radiation? Duration. Let me go for duration and see what happens. See if it if that electricity lasts longer. Whoa. I don't see a big difference. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 3 seconds. Three seconds. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. 1,000, 2 1,000. No. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Same thing. That means that the electricity effect has its own stats. It's 100%, and you can't alter it. But it's really interesting that it's there. Very interesting. Also, I didn't see any impact damage. I guess that's with the trap itself, maybe. Well, Well, let's see if it. Well, no, the damage doesn't matter. I don't really think the damage matters. Accelerative isotope. And then status. Reload speed. Status. Oh, I only have 6 left. Shoot. A 6 sure shot. That's gonna get me 7. And then I can do status chance. Corrosive radiation and electricity. Nah. I mean, this is 30%. I really want that. A 6 embedded catalyzer. This is the right here. This is the duration. This is status chance. So an embedded catalyzer would also be status chance. Let's see, hold on. 30% status chance. 45% status chance. I mean, that's better, but let me see. I still have my radiation and the electricity and corrosive. I just don't know if corrosive is like the right thing for it, you know? And I don't have any other element for it. Just corrosive. Corrosive at 6 or 45% status chance. Sure, I'm gonna have to take it. It went from 41 to 51. That's about half. Reload speed. Multi-shot for 12 seconds. 1% multi-shot, that's nothing. Hmm. Well, I don't really have much for this. Hmm. I mean, I guess I can do this, but it's not gonna matter much. I mean, I'm talking about 1%. If I do 5, that's 5%. That's still kind of pathetic, you know? Hmm. Sure. Got irradiated right away. Huh. Let me see something. If I shoot this guy here, it's gonna be what? 1,000? 9, 9, 10,000. Okay. Somebody told me that if you hit an enemy while they're like being electrified, that it would do more damage. I don't think that's no longer true. That's 400. 1,000. Okay. No, that did 200. That's less damage. 156. 239. 159. Thousand. 300. Maybe it's true. I mean, it's doing more damage because of the puncture. 213 because of the corrosive. $700. Yeah, maybe it is true. If you attack enemies while they're being, while they're being electrocuted. Huh. Well, I found out something on my own. Kastanas do an automatic electrocution regardless of status. Super cool.
There's a whole world beyond Holvania's walls. I'll show you around if we ever get out of here. You can laugh at our primitive ways. Morning, evening, whatever it is. I miss my piercings. Casualty of our enhanced healing faculties, alas. I liked hearing them rattle. Not forever, okay?
Alright, so Castanas. Alright, these Castanas can now do electricity, even though it doesn't show here. Radiation, so people can fight each other. And corrosive, because I have no choice in order to pump up the status. Let me put a ribbon on it. Headshots, one arc wing, whatever. Okay. Kill 51 finishers without failing a mission. Sure. Alright, I got. Oh, we are? Okay then. 5 minutes? Okay. I'll start loading up. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go play some Age of Empires 2 with my homies for social adhesive. So, we will finish this build later. I might even work on this build off stream. But, anyway. Alright, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and having fun. I appreciate it. I will be streaming again tomorrow around the same time, like 7 p.m. USA Standard Time. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great night, a great morning, a great afternoon, anywhere you're in the world. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.